Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economic Updates Saturday morning, April 19, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Good morning. Dinar recaps. Ripple enters broker-dealer arena as Hidden Road gains FINRA authorization. Ripple just unlocked a game-changing foothold in traditional finance as its $1.25 billion acquisition scores FINRA approval, supercharging institutional access to fixed-income markets. Ripple's Hidden Road gets FINRA go-ahead to expand prime brokerage services. Hidden Road, a global prime brokerage firm recently acquired by Ripple for $1.25 billion, announced a regulatory milestone Thursday. Its subsidiary, Hidden Road Partners Civ US LLC, received authorization from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, to operate as a broker-dealer. This new designation allows the firm to enhance its capabilities in fixed-income prime brokerage. This approval enables Hidden Road to expand its recently launched fixed-income prime brokerage platform, which currently includes fixed-income repo and global funding services, the company stated, adding, "As a broker-dealer, Hidden Road will now be able to provide new and existing institutional clients with a full suite of regulatory-compliant prime brokerage, clearing, and financing services in fixed-income assets." Noel Kimmel, president of Hidden Road, framed the milestone as pivotal to the firm's trajectory in capital markets. Kimmel stated, "Our broker-dealer registration is a significant step in the development of Hidden Road's fixed-income prime brokerage platform and bolsters our capabilities in traditional financial markets." The executive continued, "As a FINRA member, we will be able to bring our best-in-class, technology-driven fixed-income service offering to an expanded universe of institutional clients. Our business has tremendous momentum, and we look forward to continuing to provide superior execution and support to our clients amidst today's exceptionally dynamic market environment." Ripple recently announced its acquisition of Hidden Road, a deal valued at $1.25 billion and pending regulatory approval. If completed, it would make Ripple the first digital asset firm to own a global, multi-asset prime broker. The acquisition aims to expand Ripple's cross-border payment and custody services. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse commented, "We are at an inflection point for the next phase of digital asset adoption. The U.S. market is effectively open for the first time due to the regulatory overhang of the former SEC coming to an end, and the market is maturing to address the needs of traditional finance." Ripple CTO David Schwartz described the deal as transformative, stating that XRP could support part of Hidden Road's daily $10 billion clearing volume and 50 million transactions. Ripple's acquisition of Hidden Road is a defining moment for the XRP ledger and XRP, he said. The partnership will integrate blockchain-based settlement, use XRP and RLUSD for collateral and cross-asset trades, and aim to establish Hidden Road as the largest non-bank prime broker globally. BRICS. Only 50% of global invoices are written in the US dollar. The superiority of the US dollar is declining every year as BRICS and other developing countries are working towards uprooting it from the world's reserve currency status. The latest data had shown that the US dollar's reserves around the world had already fallen below the 60% mark. The Atlantic Council reported that the US dollar's global reserves fell to 59% last year. That's a gradual decline since 2002 when the global reserves in central banks stood at 72%. The last 23 years saw the USD reserves falling by 13% and the decline could continue further. The decrease falls in line with the BRICS agenda of de-dollarization where the US dollar's dominancy is getting punctured. BRICS. Global invoices in the US dollar falls to 50%. Jane Foley, Rabobank's FX strategy head, said in a recent interview with Bloomberg that the global invoices in the US dollar are now just 50%. The recent data from the SWIFT payment messaging system also shows that global invoices in the US dollar have topped 50.2%. BRICS members are now rewriting trade deals where local currencies are used and not the US dollar for cross-border transactions. There's a loose correlation between the amount of invoices done in or written in the US dollars round About 50% of the world's invoices are written in the US dollars. So fundamentally central banks need dollar reserves, said Foley. However, she stressed that the development could change soon. And I think that will change, she said. Over the last 40 to 50 years, the share of the world's trade from the US dollar has shrunk really because China's growth in the emerging markets are great, but that is still nearly 60% of reserves. She said, if BRICS continues the de-dollarization agenda, the US dollar could lose more value in the coming decades. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.